Hi, I'm Adam Ferjani, Group Marketing Manager at the Holden Group, and I'm taking my family from Ipswich here to North Wales here. I'm taking them in an electric vehicle, which means I need to plan my route, make sure that I'm taking out any sort of range anxiety. I know where all my charging points are. I'm going to use a tool called ZapMap. It's widely available. You can download it as an app, but we're going to use the desktop version here quickly, and then I'll explain a little bit about the app in terms of its functionality and how easy it is to use. So there's two ways you can do this. First way is just planning planning the route directly. So we're going to go to routes. I'm going to add a new route. I'm going to put in Ipswich, and we're going to put in Bethesda. Obviously, you can use your postcode or anything like that. I'm just going to put in Ipswich to Bethesda, just in general. I've loaded up my car, which is really simple to do when you register for ZapMap. It will take you through a really step-by-step process. Very, very simple. It also gives me the official EV range, and it also provides me with a real EV range. Now, if I'm planning on going all in one, I'm going to go with, let's go with suggested charges. And then we've got some more options down here. Now it said 20%. Now 20% might be a bit too low for some people. So let's just take that up to 40%. So make sure we never dip below 40%, which is great. And then for most efficient way of charging it up to is 80%. So we're going to keep that on 80%. Don't want to go too far from our route. So that's good. So these things are all good. We can leave them as they are. And we can now create the route. And confirm. And there you have a route for me and the family to drive to North Wales. Now here you can have a stop. This is the Wheat Sheaf Inn in Wolverhampton, which is great. So it's got a real fast charger. Wheat Sheaf Inn. We can get lunch and we can take the dog for a little bit of a walk around. We might want to add in a couple more stops on the way up. You can do that as you wish, but this could be your main charging point stop. So you might want to do a stop before, stop after, especially if you've got a dog. You might want to walk it around or anything like that. But this for us this gives me my primary route and it gives me my primary charging point. So I can then keep that route. That's now saved on my app and that will be linked to my app on ZapMap as well. ZapMap is then linked to, you can then link it to Google Maps just by pressing the navigate to button. It will then go into your Google Maps and it will take you through this journey and it will take you to your destination. Now, a different way of doing this is what I'm going to do now is just to show you how flexible it is I know we want to stop at Warwick Castle on the way, which is great. So I want to see what I've got available to me around Warwick Castle. So I don't need a route. What I do need to do is check Warwick Castle. So there's my pin drop, which is great. And what have I got next to it? And just in the car park is a Warwick Castle car park with charging bays, which is fantastic. We're leaving early. We're going to get up there. So it's absolutely fantastic that we've got a 22 kilowatt charger, which will take a few hours to charge. But as we're going to be out, looking to seeing the sights, watching the jousting at midday, we're going to be away from the car so we can charge it whilst we're in there, enjoying our day, come back, take it off charge. We're parked right next to the castle. We can then head off up to Bethesda and enjoy our holiday. Lastly, I'm going to check what charging options I have available up in Bethesda, because I just want to be able to know what I've got available to me, make sure that we've got enough, just like getting petrol, what's nearest petrol station, what's my nearest charging point, what sort of charge point is it in terms of how many kilowatt an hour is it rapid charge, I've only got a slow charge. So now I want to see what charging point I have available to me. So lastly, I'm going to check what points, lastly, I'm going to check what points. Lastly, I'm going to check what charging points I have available to me at the place we're staying in Bethesda. So, nice and simple on the map, big search bar at the top, have a check. And this is great. So I'm actually staying around about here, which is very handy because there's a charging point nearby. Although it does have unknown status. So it'd be interesting to know. So you can check the info on it. Swarco eConnect. So I've got a number to call if there's nothing working, and I know it's available there. There's chat. If I just zoom out a little bit, I also know I have another charging point up the top here, which offers 2 fast charges. Again, 50 kilowatt an hour and a 22 kilowatt an hour. So I have charging options available to me in my local area. I'm not going to go without. I don't need to have any range anxiety, and I can have a really good holiday. So now's the time. We better get packed and get on our way.